This next and last appreciation post that I do have, it's a little random, but y'all see what I'm going with this. I gotta give it up to Nicki Minaj for this reason, right? I see Doja Cat, I see Cash Doll, I see Meg Thee Stallion, I see JT, I see the City Girls, I even see Cardi B, right? And as I look at all of the female rappers that are out right now, there's a lot of them, right? And then I look at Nicki Minaj. And I'm going to say this with confidence too. And this is something that I should have said to myself for a long time, but I try to avoid it because I try to hold on to it. But I'm going to say this. Nicki Minaj is the best female rapper of all time. She is the best female rapper of all time. Like, I see the influence all over these female rappers right now. I see it. Like when there was no female rappers out, or when I was like in my mid-20s, early 20s, like Nicki Minaj was holding it down. She won back to back best female rapper awards for 4-5 years in a row. And I've seen it be cool to hate on Nicki. I've seen it be cool to blast Nicki whenever she loses an award, whenever Cardi B steps on the scene, and now everybody's love is going to Cardi because they've been tired of seeing Nicki for all these years. And I'm going to say this, like, I grew up listening to Lil' Kim. I grew up listening to Eve. I grew up listening to Foxy Brown. I grew up listening to Trina. I grew up listening to the Brat. I grew up listening to Missy Elliott. There's not an influence that is this heavy now that it was back then. Now I know that Nicki was probably influenced by those females. I know that because you have to, because they're legends too. And Nicki held it down on her own in terms of female rappers for years and years and years. And I don't know of any female rapper who accomplished what Nicki has accomplished. And even though like she's kind of more of a pop star now, like people forget about the years when she held it down in female rap. She held it down, and I don't think it should go unnoticed here, because now, there are a lot more female rappers who are getting more exposure, who are getting more, like, they're getting more looks. And I think it's because of Nicki Minaj opening the doors. Like, and I see the influence. Like, I can hear the influence, and, I think Nicki Minaj only has 2 albums. She has 2 albums. But her features, hell, her mixtape, before she even got signed, I think that shit is still probably one of the best mixtapes, probably top 30 mixtapes ever made. So yeah, like Nicki Minaj deserves flowers, bro. She deserves her flowers while she's here. And I don't think Nicki Minaj gets enough praise for her career, to be honest with you. I think Nicki Minaj, like, for her longevity that she's had for years. She's been on records with Drake and Lil Wayne and held her own. She had the best verse on Monster on the same record that Jay-Z is on. That Jay-Z is on when Shit. Even now, Jay-Z could hop on a record and he kills it. Yeah, Nicki Minaj had the best verse on Monster. So yeah, I think even and I'm not even a Nicki, like I don't listen to Nicki Minaj. I don't listen, but I recognize her greatness. I recognize what she's done in the past, and I recognize what the female rappers are doing now. And I think it's because of Nicki. And yes, I love Lil' Kim. I love Foxy Brown. I love Eve. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love these women. But yeah, man, I got Nicki at the top of the top, at the cream of the crop when it comes to female rappers. And hey, man, I'm sorry I had to throw a female rapper in this appreciation. But yeah, the Grammys happen, and yeah, I see Nicki Minaj all over these women. That's just me.